Sarah, Nicholas and Martine, you must be very proud. You've done an absolutely awesome job of getting everything ready today. The house, the garden, it all looks absolutely amazing. A little cheer, please. Thank you. Yeah, I've had a... Whoa, hang on. No. Yeah, I can't wait until I can shut up and we can have some dinner. Because I've had a little sneak preview of the feast that's in store, and there are some absolutely delectable Caribbean treats. I now actually understand what Larry meant when he said he's been jerking the chicken for the last few months. It's a little embarrassing. Stand easy, man. I've actually known Larry for about 8 years. We met on a sunny spring day in Exeter when we were at university. Larry was a fabled windsurfing guru, and I had some spare time on my hands. And after what seemed like days of setting up windsurfing kit and testing wind directions and general irritating windsurfing preamble, I sat in Larry's car for many, many hours and watched as he demonstrated his windsurfing prowess. I spent the rest of my university life trying to shake Larry and his deviant ways off, which is why I'm delighted today to formally hand him over to Adele for safekeeping. But in all seriousness, Larry is an absolute gent. I've tried my hardest to dig up some dirt on him, but he is genuinely one of the nicest, most caring, lovely chaps you can ever find. But as I say, I have been digging. An undisclosed source within Larry's family told me he was a slow starter at primary school. He was a lot different from all the other 5-year-olds. He was, in fact, 11. This is my favourite. Larry enjoyed many nicknames at school and university, but managed to keep the best of his childhood aliases secret from all of us, until we actually came here for a party one time. We're actually sitting just along there. And it turns out Larry used to play a game with his cousins and brothers, whereby he would go around delivering mail to them all. But he was no ordinary postman. He was the postman fairy. Speech writes itself. Lucy is responsible for that. So, following his humble theatrical beginnings as a postman fairy, the film buffs amongst you will know that Larry went on to star in such blockbusters as Shaun of the Dead and more recently Hot Fuzz as Simon Pegg's stunt double. One sec. Now then, I've been taking this best man duty very seriously, and I've been reading up about what best men are supposed to do. And apparently, it's customary to relate back to a significant day in history. So, having trawled through numerous battles and heroic deeds, it turns out that on this very day, in 1666, the Great Fire of London was extinguished. In many ways, I like to think of Larry as a great fire. Tearing through life, going where the wind takes him, occasionally making people uncomfortable, sweaty or scared. But today, thankfully, he is finally under control. Now, if I may just go on to the stag do. For those of you who don't know or can't remember, it started with a game of cricket in Brighton. Now, as many of you know, Larry is a fearsome competitor on the cricket pitch, which, on this one occasion, was softened somewhat by his desire to wear a pink tutu, crop top and purple wig. We played Larry's team against mine, and I won't go into the vulgarities of who won and who lost, but let's just say the best man won. But anyway, Larry, now that you're safely married, and I can let on a little more of what happened after dark on your stag do. After manfully seeing off the various drinking games, Larry developed his own game to see if he could get close enough to Big Charlie to give him a kiss on the lips. Now, that's quite a strange game by most standards, which was made even stranger by Larry mistaking a very random, very large bloke in the club for Charlie. So pushing his girlfriend out of the way, Larry went in for the kill. Needless to say, a few swift apologies ensued and we made our hasty exit from the club. Actually, by the way, Larry, you're not allowed back in that club. I'm coming towards the end, so don't worry. During the stag do, we asked Larry a series of preset questions about Adele. Now then, our ever-observant groom got a grand total of 3 out of 30. Right. No doubt giving Nicholas some severe misapprehensions about his future son-in-law. So, Larry, whilst you're learning the answers to the other 27, I've produced you 5 all-time emergency fail-safe answers should marriage life throw them at you, such questions. Number 1, it was broken when I got here. Number 2, I've only had one. Number 3, they were on special offer, I promise. Number 4, terracotta. That's not actually mine. And number 5, failing all else, you could always try a good old-fashioned I love you.
Aww.
Now, and I'd like to end this by formally congratulating the happy couple. Larry and Adele are living, breathing proof that there is absolutely, genuinely someone perfect for everyone. You're an amazing couple, and it's plain for everyone here to see the natural and happy love that you share. So, without further ado, I'd like everyone to stand, please, and raise your glasses to the bride and the postman fairy.
To the postman fairy.